What's good, YouTube? It's Ray Jarrell. So in today's video, I want to show you guys one of the best empty bombs for next gen in Madden 23. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So first and foremost, I am in the Chiefs offensive playbook. Again, I'm in the Chiefs offensive playbook. Now you can see right here the formation is gun, empty, halfback, wide. But before I get into this, I just want to say thank you so much for you guys that are checking out this video, and even more so, thank you for you guys that actually comment. I really love hearing from you guys. I really look forward to those of you guys that comment regularly on my videos. I know who you guys are. So trust me, I'm extremely thankful for you because you have no idea how much I appreciate that. No idea how much just a little comment can keep me motivated, or just a little like. When you drop a like on the video, you have no idea that it just keeps me motivated to keep making you guys content, because those are the only two ways I can judge if you guys are truly liking my videos. You know, if you truly enjoy it, by commenting and liking the video. I just want you guys to know that those two simple things really make excuse me, those two simple things really make my day. So I just wanted to express that with you guys, so just so you know that I've truly in my heart appreciate you guys, seriously. So thank you so much for even checking out this video right now, and I hope what I'm about to give you is going to help elevate your game, which in my opinion I believe it will, because this bomb play is just crazy to be honest. So what we're in gun, empty, halfback, wide, like I said. But when you first come in this formation, you're going to be obviously in the normal packaging. Now, it's not going to show it because I already changed it, but your running back is going to be where number 8 is. So what you want to do is you want to go to halfback slot, and what that's going to do is it's going to take him, and you'll be able to sub in a receiver. I do this every time. You'll be able to sub in a receiver right here at this spot, and when you do it, you're going to see that you have a running back right here. So when you click on the running back to put in, you'll see the receiver options when you go to halfback slot. All right, so you want to put in whoever you want. So I have John Ross. So as far as personnel goes, you want your fastest player here. So I could have put John Ross, but I'm leaving Miko there while he's still available on the Chiefs, because you guys know he got moved. But we have Miko Hardman here. Now I like to put speed right here because we're going to use this guy to kind of push back zones. So if you have a really fast running back, you can still keep him right here, but I like putting a receiver because there's other plays we can run, if that makes sense. All right, so the other two spots doesn't matter for this particular video, so we're not going to talk about them, but just whoever you want right there. Now, real quick, I just want to kind of take you through. So widescreen, it's okay versus some zone coverages. I'll run that for you here real quick so you can take a look at it. But I really love wide receiver screens. Now it's your basic wide receiver screen, but it's still really good in this Madden. So it's just fun to sprinkle in. Now, if you want to be able to audible how you want to, I suggest keeping your running back in. But if you okay with dotting up somebody empty, because this formation is actually really good. And if you want any ebooks, make sure you go to my website, allthingsmadden.com. All my ebooks are on there. You'll see it when you go on there. When you pay for them, it'll be automatically uploaded into your account, so you don't need to message me about anything. It'll just be up there for you. Now, I don't know if you guys want next gen ebooks. I'm thinking about testing the waters and just making one and just seeing, if you guys buy it or not. I haven't decided yet, but let me know in the comments, okay? If that's something you're interested in, let me know. All right, but anyways, what we're gonna do is take a look at the play wheel. Okay, so for defense, we're gonna take a look at zone coverage, and we're gonna take a look at match coverage. Okay, so we're gonna be in a dollar formation. Now, one thing I do want you to see is that we have athletes all around the field. When we run this, you guys already noticed who are my OGs. I like to do it just because it's realistic. So we're also going to take a look at dime, which is another formation I just, I like. But we're in a multiple defensive playbook, so, I do this for a reason. So we put in bad defensive alignment, and we have speed and great players all the way around. So right here, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at man, cover 4 drop, cover 2, and cover 3. So what we're going to do here is come out and cover 3. All right, so what I'm about to do here actually is I want to kind of show you these run plays. And what's really nice also about this tight end, he's not attached to the line of scrimmage, but he's right here close enough. So your opponent may be thinking you're blocking. I think you can actually block your tight end. No, I think you would need to motion him. If you wanted to block him, I think you have to motion him, and then you can actually, let me see. I want to see if I can block him. Yeah, so you can motion, block him, and then actually you can motion him. Nope, he'll still stay on the hitch, okay. So what if I max protect? Okay, so that's the only thing. If somebody wants to really blitz you and it's getting aggravating, you can still technically run this bomb play, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So what we're going to do first is go to wide receiver screens. So this is just a simple tight end screen, nothing really fancy about it, but it's just, it could be really good if that makes sense. So notice how right there he gets a block. Now I probably should just cut up the field, but You get the idea. So it's really great versus zone coverage, and it's good against man if your opponent is responsible for the tight end, because sometimes you can get a little sneaky little play in there. Now, wide receiver screens, this is just nothing new. You know, it's your typical literal wide receiver screen. Sometimes it works good, sometimes it doesn't. Right there, they blew it up. Sometimes it works really well, you know, but it's one of those sprinkle in plays. Now, just wanted to talk about those. Last thing I will show you, in case you're curious, we'll go to man coverage and we'll take a look at the tight end screen, just so you can see how well it fares against it. So right here, 65 is not going to block, but that's the only unfortunate thing. But it's good to call when your opponent's actually responsible for the tight end. I find it helps a lot easier, which it can happen that way since you're an empty. So moving forward, I want you to take a look at this bomb play, right? Because it's the whole point of this video. All right, so we are in cover 3. Now for this setup, there's 2 setups we can actually use no matter what the coverages is. But for any zone coverage, I like to actually do this right here. I like to take circle, put them on a smoke screen. I like to take, I like to take R1 right here and actually put him on an in route just like this. And triangle, go ahead and put him on a streak. Now, this is the setup right here that will beat every single zone coverage in Madden. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spy that guy just so I can be able to drift out the pocket. And I don't want to have to run this play 4, 5, 6 times. But your reads are going to be between R1 and then with square, you want to be able to throw him open. Now, this is a timing based route. Now, it's not something where I see cover 3 and I'm like, ooh, I'm about to bomb it. But I need you to know something, that you actually can bomb it. You really need to go in practice mode, okay? And what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you the timing. So even me, I messed it up. But what you're going to do is you need to wait for him to almost run past the safety. You want to throw it just like that. So almost when he runs past them, that's when you actually want to load up and throw it. And I'm gonna get rid of this X factor so you don't think that has anything to do with it. But most importantly, the reason why I like this play too is because any zone coverage, you're gonna have a 3-way read right here in the you know, you can have this if you want it, like a little quick little low pass if you want it. Or if they're zone dropping, which a lot of times they will, this guy will be maybe somewhere up in here or somewhere holding up in here, and you'll be able to hit this if they're zone dropping. And also, you have the ability, if they don't have spies, you can actually just throw this ball right here if they're not respecting it. So it's really nice. But also what I was trying to get at too is when you want to throw this ball, it's really important that you lock in, because you need to know when to throw this. So you need to throw it right before he crosses him. So, and where you want to aim is, you want to aim the ball this way when you're throwing the ball. And what's going to happen is what you just seen me do, where if you aim it and you throw it right before he crosses him, he's going to actually cross his face and continue to run. And this is where you have to click on to him, because he's going to try to click on here, but there's no way he'll be able to get the pick. So it may not be a one-play touchdown all the time, but you can actually get a pretty big chunk play. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do any adjustments. I'm just going to take a sack right here to get rid of his X factor. If one of y'all could just, of course, I'm have all the time in the world that time, but I get rid of X factor so none of you guys think that you need it or whatever, or you just need to have some big strong arm quarterback. This is not the case. Now it helps, yes, but you don't need it, if that makes sense. So I'll let you take a look at cover 3 one more time, and then we'll actually talk about other coverages. But I just need you to know that you can bomb cover 3. Oh, am I gonna be able to throw it? Nope. But I don't want to keep running the same play versus the same cover shell. Just know that you can throw it. I just need you to trust that. Now, if they put a deep half, deep halves are going to do a pretty great job of playing it. So if they put a deep half, there's other plays we can run to exploit them doing deep halves. For example, any flood concepts would be great versus deep halves. That's just what they're designed to do. But I actually haven't tested this against deep half, to be honest with you. But just I don't believe it'll work versus. Oh wait, actually, hold on. We might. You might be able to get away with running this versus deep halves, but I'm gonna let you play around with that, because I didn't, like I said, it's a timing based, and I don't want to spend too long on one thing. But from the looks of it, look at how far he is right here, and we can actually throw this. Like, that's what happened to our safety, because that is open. He got glitched out. He got held onto the streak. So again, you can test out, you can play with this, because that's open. You can throw that, definitely. You can easily throw that. I just didn't throw it fast enough. See, I waited a little bit too late, so I could have let this ball go already. So I'm gonna let you play around with deep halves, but it looks like you should be able to. But anyways, next we're gonna take a look at cover 4 drop. Now with cover 4 drop, is gonna be literally the same exact thing. Circle on the smoke screen, X, we're gonna go ahead and take him, and nothing X, R1 on the in route, triangle on the streak, and then we're gonna go ahead and snap the ball right here. So cover 4 drop is gonna be literally the same exact thing. It's even gonna get open a little bit better. Now I probably could have held on the ball and threw it a little later, but you get the idea, okay? Now, one thing I do want to show you, I'm going to go ahead and show you both setups at the same time because I believe you can run them versus any coverage. So what you want to do is take triangle, put them on a streak, X on a slant, and circle on a smoke screen. So with this is going to do the same exact thing, but it gives you great spacing. So what happens here is we can have R1, but I'm not getting this timing down, but this is something I want you to do. Work on the timing. I don't try to bomb cover 3 a lot of times for that reason, but the setup I just gave you, I love it the most versus man coverage and match. But what we're going to do here is go ahead and look at cover 4 drop again. And since that's the way I want you to do it, I'm just going to teach you the way I want you to do it. I would rather you do it because I like this way because it gives you a lot of reads on zone coverage. You can tell we had X wide open. And I waited way too late because I seen the pass rush. So I'm going to start spying just everybody because I need you guys just to see that, you know, this will get open. But anyways, we'll take a look at replay and then we'll just keep it moving because it may seem like this because I try not to make my videos too long. I try not to over talk, but I do it every video. So I'm trying to teach myself how to make my videos shorter. But again, what I was trying to explain to you is that you can actually have this right here. And if you had to wait, what you can do is if the user is up in here or if they're trying to run over here, you can actually grab one of these two and playmaker them. And you actually be able to get a nice little dot. Or of course, you can always hit this guy if you're sitting in the pocket. You can hit this every time. It's always going to be open. But anyways, what I was trying to get you to understand is that with this play, you can let this ball fly out here. You'll be able to get it. I just like throwing it early so I know that I can secure the catch. That's just me personally. But moving forward, we're going to take a look at cover 2. And again, I wish that I could make this video go smoother. I try my best. I really do try my hardest. But I can't always get it to go smooth. But we're going to be right here. So look at circle. And then X also did like a little option kind of choice route, if you've seen that. And then what we're going to do is have him wide open. So this play is just, it's dangerous versus cover 2, okay? So basically we'll go back and take a look at it. I don't know. I don't even know if that was supposed to happen. We'll take a look at it again and run it again because I've never seen that before. I've always seen him just kind of sit right here. So I'm assuming that was an option route because it just doesn't make sense why he would run all the way out here. But regardless, normally you're going to have him or you're going to have him right here if you picture those spies not being there. And what's cool about this play is that this post route, for some reason, the deep half doesn't register. He needs to go back there. So we just get you know, wide open. Like you can't get any more wide open than that. So what we're going to do here is just spy both of those and we'll see again. I did go to cover 2, right? Okay. So I can't tell you. I can't tell you why he did that, but we'll see here. No, he did the same thing. Oh no, that time he sat. So I think it was a glitch, but anyways, you get the idea that we'll just be able to split the safeties. And I say one play touchdown, but it all depends on Madden, honestly, so I can't really say accurately one play touchdown. But right here, I'm just gonna take the sack and then we're gonna take a look at man coverage. Okay, he for sure just touched me. This game is crazy. Can somebody tackle me? Bro, this game is wild. But we'll take a look at man coverage here. So I'm gonna pinch my defense. We'll press. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, this game is crazy. But versus man coverage, this is where I was telling you. So I would take X, put him on a slant, and I'll take circle, put him on a hitch. So versus man coverage, I like to keep this triangle route because sometimes he will win versus man coverage, but you can still put him on a streak if you'd like. It's up to you. But your read progression is gonna be slant to in route, and then you want to read this post last because you always want to save your bomb for last. So again, you see the slant, you see the in route, and then what you can do here is actually, he got beat up so bad. Now I wouldn't call this versus 2-man high safety. So if they're playing 2 high safeties like this, like if they're playing 2 high safeties with these, I normally don't like it, but you still can run it if that makes sense. I just don't know why they're doing this little beat up animation by him, but anyways, you have a slant, and then also what you can do here is you can actually, sometimes they'll play it well like this, sometimes they won't. But again, I normally don't like calling this versus 2 high safety man coverage. If they're gonna play a 2 high safety man coverage, what I would do actually, if you just want my personal preference, if we're not talking about bombs here, I'll take him, put him on a slant, and then I'll take circle, put him on the same thing but triangle. I would go ahead and put him on a slant. So I'll pretty much do a double slant post style concept if we're talking about just being honest with man coverage. So we look at X, look at triangle, and then square. What I wanted you to notice is that square is actually going to get open as well because that slant is going to push back that safety. So if you want to run it this way, you most definitely can. This is the way I would prefer you to run it. You would just need to put your best route runner right here because he is going to get pressed. So you want your best route runner who can actually get off press. So Travis Kelce, of course, he's going to be a great route runner. And then we have this little in route, but he got absolutely beat up. So it depends on, I would put my best route runner here too, because you need to win on this route. Right here, just Valdez-Scantling just got absolutely bagged. You need to win on that. But what I wanted to just show you is that with this setup, you can actually get this post route to open a little bit more easier. So you can actually throw this ball and let Miko just be an athlete, if that makes sense, because the safety gets glitched out, and that's why we have that opening. So it just depends on how you want to run it. But those are my adjustments for man coverage. But now we're gonna take a look at match coverage. And match coverage, your opponent, if your opponent runs match, they just almost don't have a chance. So what we're gonna do is go back to wheel, and we're gonna take a look at the dime formation. And what we do is we're gonna look at cover for quarters, cover for palms, and I'm gonna come out and cover 6, because those are literally the most popular match coverage that you will see on this game. So here we go. Right here, we're gonna press, because most people do press in match coverage, and I'm actually going to spy 2 linemen so I can have somewhat of enough time. Now, versus man or match coverage, mainly match, you want to do the double slant. So X on the slant, circle on the hitch, and you could take triangle, put them on a streak. That's what I would prefer you to do. And now right here, we'll take a look at it. So look at X, look at R1, and what we're gonna have here is square is just gonna get just absolutely wide open, you know. So I love this setup versus match coverage. It's just gonna do such a great job of exploiting defenses, because your user is gonna be on a 3-rec. You will hardly ever face a user who's going to user one of the safeties in match coverage, because it's just too hard to mess up an assignment, and they know that. So that's why 3-recs are normally going to be where the user is. So what the user is going to do, he's going to ride this slant, and then he's going to come back and circle and try to bait you on this slant right here. And that's cool. He can act like he's doing that, because guess what we're looking at? We're looking up top. He doesn't even know we're looking up top. And then we have this wide open 1-play touchdown versus, you know, cover 6. So that's the thought process behind this play. And also, you might wonder why, we'll take a look at cover 4 quarters next, but you might also wonder why I keep putting circle out there on a smoke screen. And that's mainly so if I need to playmaker him, I have the option to. So here we go, X on the slant. And what I mean by that is, let's say for some reason I can actually grab circle and playmaker him if I want to. But take a look at that. We're going to have him wide open again for a 1-play touchdown. And that was against cover 4 quarters. Now, for whatever reason, I don't know. I just want to point this out. I don't know what's wrong with this game, y'all. I don't know, man. But I just find it funny, you know. That's why most people say they don't play next gen, because that is just that's just crazy. But anyways, you get the idea. And also what I was telling you is that if I wanted to, since I'm drifting out this way in the pocket, I can actually grab him and playmaker him if I want to. I have the ability to, or I can actually hit him, because sometimes he does settle up. Since it's like a little shake kind of route, he'll settle up. But you get the idea. It's just, you know, it's a nice little thing. So what I'm gonna do here is take the sack, because I don't want you guys to think that throw power matters on here, because it doesn't. You just need to get the ball out there to him, you know. And I only chose the Chiefs because it's the Chiefs playbook. But last coverage we'll look at is cover 4 palms. And again, this is palms. Yeah, I know you might not recognize it, but it's palms. So we're going to do the same setup that I just showed you right here. Here we go. And literally it's going to be the same thing. So look at R1 and then also circle. But what we can have here is square. I mean, if they play match coverage, you have a 1-play touchdown no matter what if they play match. Cover 9 is going to be literally the same exact thing. You're going to be able to split those safeties for an easy 1-play touchdown. So on the cover 4 palms, it makes it even tougher on the user, because you can actually throw this ball extremely quick. And the reason why is because this quarter flat cannot match this route, and that's why we have the flat route, because the quarter flat has to play it. So what's going to happen is we have nobody to match this route, because this route is not deep enough for the safety to have to match it. So you can throw this off the break every single time. And if the user's playing cover 4 palms, you can make their life a nightmare by just using these 2 reads right here, because he can't play both of those. He just literally can't. And you'll be able to hit this every time, or you'll be able to hit the slant right here, you know, very quick. Because what the user will start doing is trying to come and hurry up and take this away. They'll try to ride this route for as long as possible, and then they'll break off like right here to go cover it. And then what you'll do is hit this throw as soon as he leaves, and you can get a nice possession catch for about 6-7 yards or something every single time. So anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video though. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.